Turkish Airlines Euroleague. I feel devotion.
Who were the last two teams to book their place in this season's Euroleague? Spreading the Euroleague word to the waiting world. We speak to superstar Sasha Vujacic on his return to Europe. A historic name returns. Welcome back, Cantu. A glimpse at the old new faces ready to strut their stuff in the regular season. A historic moment for Euroleague. A new face will set foot on course throughout Europe in the continent's premier tournament. And that team is Galatasaray. The Turkish side defeated Lietuvos Rytas in Lithuania in the final game of the qualifying round at the Siemens Arena in Vilnius to advance to the Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season for the first time in the club's history. The first hurdle to overcome was qualifying round 1 against PAOK, and Galatasaray pushed the Greeks from Thessaloniki aside 77-64. Next up was Asvel, who'd seen off fellow French team Gravelines 80-72 in its round 1 match. Galatasaray used its two go-to guys, Darius Songaila and Jaka Lakovic, to maximum effect to wrap it up 93-83. The former Barcelona star finished leading scorer with 22 points, closely followed by Songaila on 18. In the second semi-final, home team Lietuvos Rytas faced Cibona Zagreb. The Lithuanian team had already defeated KK Budućnost 83-64 in the first round, while Cibona had seen off Cholet 77-70. Ronnie Seidbutis and Tyrese Rice led the way for Lietuvos Rytas to open a 69-58 lead after 30 minutes. In the last quarter, Mindaugas Katalinas with a layup closed the game 88-71. Rice was leading scorer with 19 points. Seibutis and Katalinas added 13 each. In the final, Rytas stomped an 8-point advantage in the first quarter, 21-13 thanks to a superb effort from Jonas Valanciunas. Galatasaray responded, driven on by Preston Schumpert and Lakovic for a 17-7 run that gave the Turkish team the halftime lead. In the second half, Schumpert, who finished his team's leading scorer on 14 points, increased the advantage to 16. But Rytas rallied and cut the gap to 4 points with a Goran Jeretin triple. Later, however, the Montenegrin missed a crucial three-pointer. Silence enveloped the Siemens Arena, the only sound to be heard: Galatasaray celebrating Euroleague qualification. Belgacom's Peru Charleroi grabbed a spot in the 2011-2012 Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season with authority by winning the qualifying round in front of a delirious home crowd at the Spirou Dome in Charleroi. A great weekend of basketball in Belgium, where 8 teams were contending for one Euroleague regular season spot. The home team downed BC Donetsk in round 1 and Alba Berlin in round 2 to make it to the final game of the round against surprise package Cheds Nienburg, who had eliminated a couple of favourites for the regular season berth. Turkish outfit Banvit BK in round 1, and more impressively, Russians BC Khimki in round 2. The Czechs took the tough route to reach their place in the final against Peru. In front of 4,000 spectators, the vast majority rooting for the home team, Belgacom's Peru showed all its determination, heart and talent to make an important break in the second quarter, going into the halftime interval with a 34-21 lead. In the second half, the Belgians never looked back, dominating the remainder of the game with great performances from Chris Hill, 21 points. Damon Mallet, 18. Caleb Green, 12. Perhaps Jets Nienburg's previous efforts had sapped the players' energy, as despite such an impressive tournament, they showed no signs of ever mounting a comeback in the final. The Belgians ran out easy winner, 79-53, much to the delight of their fans. With this result, Belgacom's Perou Charleroi advanced for the second year in a row to the Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season. A new exciting season is about to start. All the teams are ready to play. And the excitement is clear on the players' faces. The players make themselves comfortable for the press. The big stars like Navarro are ready. After a couple of final practice attempts, the shooters are ready.
Number 33. Fernando Sanemeterio. Number 11. Next shot, next.
Experienced stars like Mazzarino sign mementos for the fans. And he's not the only one. Everybody is ready for the photo shoot. The kit men are getting everything ready. The guards, the big men are ready. The young big stars like Rudy and Gallo are ready. Everybody, welcome back and good luck. One of the big players Anadolu Efes signed this summer to help their dream of reaching the 2011 Final Four in Istanbul come true is Sasha Vujacic, a sharp shooter, deadly from the foul line, and also famous for his relationship with one of the best tennis players in the world, Maria Sharapova.
First of all, I'm very excited to be with a team that has a great history, the most trophies won in the Turkish league, and the team that has a great vision of where they want to be in Euroleague and what they want to accomplish.
He'll have to adapt his game after 7 years spent in the USA.
I think it's going to be a lot of work to adapt and to adjust to it. We have a coach who was a player before, so he understands how to organize things, and I think that so far we are doing a great job.
In the process of winning 2 titles with Los Angeles Lakers, he added even more strength to his winning mentality, which he can now put to helping his new teammates build team pride, creating ties to help them stay together during the long season ahead.
7 years in NBA, 6.5 with the Lakers definitely helped me to mature as a player and as a person. winning a couple of championships that helped me to realize how to win and what to do in order to win, and how important it is team success, because after all this is not individual sport, but it's sport played with not only 5 players on the court but all 12 or 14 you have on the roster. We can't treat the basketball court as an office, but it has to be something that we are willing to do and willing to sacrifice, because in Euroleague you have a lot of great players, and in NBA great players playing together. It's just a matter of building the championship kind of team. So there are a lot of sacrifices, but at the end of the day when you win there's nothing better. Well, I think that the experience that every player gains, you can't buy that. It just comes with the years, and it comes with playing and going through wins and losses together. We know it's a long season, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So it doesn't matter how you start, but how you finish. So everybody has to be patient and stick together.
He's a great shooter from the foul line, and explain what he feels in those moments.
I think that you just zone out everything that's going on at the moment, and you're doing what you're doing all your life, shooting free throws. I think that it's all about the concentration and being in the moment.
He also loves to take shots in the clutch.
I always, growing up, kind of lived for the last couple of minutes of the game, or just big shots. That's something that through my career I was fortunate enough to have coaches and teammates that trusted me with the last shots, and I've learned. I didn't make all of them, but it depends how good you are when you miss them or how good you are when you fall.
Failure is not a word Vujacic or Anadolu Efes want to hear this season. Two sports superstars like Sasha and Maria have very few moments to live together, but they can help each other to improve their personalities by sharing their experiences.
We feed off each other very well and spend a lot of time together, learning also how to become better on and off the court. And I think that she can definitely help me out with my backhand because it's not that good. But all joking aside, I think so far we have found a great bond, how to make each other better, and we gotta continue doing that.
It's very difficult for Sasha to catch Maria in action, but when he can make it to one of her tournaments, he finds it difficult to remain impassive.
It's tough. It's much easier to be on the court and play, and knowing that there's that someone waiting for you and cheering for you outside the court. But it's not easy. It's not easy when you feel and go through things that the person is going through on the court, and you're just in the moment. I would never be able to watch and clap and just be a regular fan, but it's just something that some kind of connection that I would never change for a world, but it's probably making my lifetime shorter because being in that moment, it's not easy, but I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Sasha's basketball skills are renowned, but his tennis ability leaves something to be desired.
I'm okay. I'm not good, but I'm okay. I just learned, I just improved my serve, but I still have some points I gotta work on. No, I don't want to play against her. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that mistake. She's who she is, and she's the best at her sport. And basketball and tennis, it's not going to be what we're going to play against. Maybe volleyball or something.
Euroleague basketball celebrates the return of one of the most legendary teams in the continent, Cantu. The historic Italian club brings a big winning tradition with 2 European titles, also 4 Korak Cups, 4 Cup Winners' Cups, and 2 Intercontinental titles. Andrea Trinchieri is in charge for the 3rd consecutive season as head coach. And just like his team, he's improved season after season to reach the top.
8 years ago, when I left Armani Jeans, I was the assistant coach there for 6 years. My dream or goal, it depends on the days, was to come back and play Euroleague, because this is the top level. I understand that maybe I won't have Spanoulis, Papaloukas, Diamantidis, Rubio. I want, I'm coming from far, very far. I try that the system can win the game. It's the natural consequence. What we are doing is the consequence of the will to play top level.
Andrea knows there's a lot of pressure he can't do, as the fans expect to be competitive on all fronts.
Every coach feels big pressure and big responsibility. This is our destiny doing our job. But right now, my feeling that I'm very happy. My dream was to play Euroleague and do it with the team that did some important thing in the past is a big thing for me.
The city of Desio is set to give a warm welcome to the team, hosting the home games in the local arena that has been the theatre of many tough and spectacular games over the past decades. Pierluigi Marzorati, one of the best all-time players of Italian basketball, is looking forward to watching Cantu at the highest level again, like when Pierlo himself was running the plays at point guard, winning games and titles. He was there, of course, when in 1983 Cantu defeated Milano in a fascinating duel for the European crown.
We knew that we can win just if we go with the right mentality and to beat them, because we can lose the game, but if we play bad. So I think then when we win by 1 point, I think we have a little more than lucky.
The living legend of Cantu basket, who became the first player ever to play official games in 5 different decades in 2006, at 54 years old, has a clear idea of what the team has to do to be competitive.
Well, I think first is to be a team, because it's not important to have a big star, 5 big stars, but it's important to have 5 good players with good appeal to help each other. My rule was just to try to make in the team 4 teammates as the coach pretend in offense and defense.
Trinchieri and his players are ready for the challenge, and the coach knows what to expect from this season.
A war, a physical war. Sangre y arena. Very, very tough. The competition, the coaches are the best level. And I want to learn quick. I want to try to compete. I have a dream, try to reach top 16. It would be a sin, don't try. And we know that this is the top, and reach the top was hard, stay at the top is even harder.
Welcome back, Cantu. New season, new but old stars will come back to the new Euroleague, of all ages and experience. Let's start with the veterans, in alphabetical order. David Anderson, Montepaschi Siena, 9 Euroleague seasons, 3 of them with the Virtus Bologna, 1 with Montepaschi Siena, 4 with the CSKA Moscow, 1 with Barcelona, winning 3 titles. An unbelievable touch, inside and outside, at the end of perfect individual fundamentals. Gianluca Basile, Bennett Cantu, a return just because last year he didn't play with Barcelona through injury. He played all the previous 10 Euroleague seasons with the colours of Fortitudo Bologna and Barcelona. He invented the stupid shot, meaning the shot you never expect, and he puts them in. And this is not a surprise. Henry Domarkant, Unix Kazan, 5 Euroleague seasons, 2 with Efes Pilsen, 1 with Olympiakos, 2 with Montepaschi, 1,212 points in 103 games, all of them scored in the right moment. with the right skills and fundamentals. The player that every coach wants in his team. In the meantime, he won the 2007-2008 ULEB Cup MVP award. Damir Mulamerovic, Zagreb. 2 early Euroleague seasons, 2001-2002 with Panathinaikos, the following season with Real Madrid. Then years later, 2 more seasons with Olympiacos and his home team Cibona, like Basile, one of European basketball's most beloved veterans. The perfect point guard with his penetrations and assists. Lazaros Papadopoulos, Olympiacos, 5 seasons, 2 with Panathinaikos, 1 with Dinamo Moscow, 2 with Real Madrid. A great example of how you must play as a centre. Inside play, outside pass, rebounding, hooks and layups. After the experience, here's the stars of the present and above all the future. Nicolas Batum, Slouk Nancy. After those 2 seasons at Le Mans from 2006 to 2008, he's back in France. He's just won the silver medal at the recent European Championship in Lithuania, shooting, dunking, playing the one-on-one, taking responsibilities, all the skills of a great star, even if he's still only 23. Rudy Fernandez, Real Madrid, just 1 season in Euroleague in 2006-2007, just the time to be the Euroleague rising star, averaging more than 15 points per game with Juventud. The quickness, the flying skills, the shot, the explosive one-on-one. Nobody forgets all these qualities, especially if they've been improved upon year by year. Danilo Gallinari, EA7, Emporio Armani Milan, 2 seasons, but only 1 played in Euroleague, 2007-2008, always in Milan. Enough time for him to win the EL Rising Star Award, however. The most talented Italian new prospect. Fantasy, courage, initiative are his main qualities. Connected to a great ability in shooting, dribbling and passing. Another 23-year-old star is back. Erzan Ilyasova, Anadolu Efes Istanbul. 3 seasons, 1 with Ulker, 2 with Barcelona. The best image of a modern power forward. Long-range shot, strong one-on-one from the line, ending often with a dunk. Then blocks, rebounds and fast break runs. Show and solidity. That's the new Efes star. Nikola Pekovic, Partizan. 5 seasons, 3 with Partizan, 2 with Panathinaikos, winning the 2009 title with the Greens. One of the few decisive centres in modern basketball. And not only because he's strong, he's also a first-class inside player, able to score and pass. That's on offence. About defence, ask all of his opponents. At the end, and after the qualifying round of Vilnius, a great return on the bench. Oktay Mahmuti, Galatasaray. After his 4 Euroleague seasons on the FS bench between 2001 and 2005, he has reached Europe's premier tournament, leading a new entry. Still with great tradition though, a club like Galatasaray. For the very first time, thanks to him, Turkey can boast 3 teams. A sincere welcome back all of you, new but old friends. From the 11th to the 13th of May, Istanbul will be the world centre of basketball, with the 2012 Turkish Airlines Euroleague Final Four. The 2012 Final Four brings the event back to Istanbul for the first time in the last 20 years. Back in 1992, the Abdi İpekçi Arena, Partizan defeated Juventud Badalona in the Final Four. Supporters from every part of the world will arrive to the Sinan Erdem Arena, filling the 16,000 capacity arena for 3 magical days. The Turkish fans are already excited about hosting this important event. And they hope at least one of the 3 teams, Anadolu Efes Pilsen, Fenerbahçe Ulker or Galatasaray Cafe Crown, can make it all the way.
Turkish Airlines Euroleague. I feel devotion.